welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you how I make my peppermint chocolate chip cookies that you can do either during Christmas time or in this case during Valentine's. We're going to make them heart-shaped. What you're going to need is 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of regular sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 white eggs, so no yolk, 1 stick of butter, 1 stick of country crock almond plant butter or shortening, and if you use shortening that would be 1/2 cup. Then you need 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of almond vanilla flavored milk. You can do a teaspoon of vanilla and a tablespoon of milk. The first step you will be doing is mixing the room temperature butter sticks, 1 regular butter and 1 almond plant based butter stick, with the 2 cups of 1 brown sugar and 1 granulated sugar. If you want to, you can use 1/2 cup of shortening instead. You just need something that is a plant-based butter. And the 2 sugars. Okay, you're gonna whisk this till it's nice and fluffy. Step 2 is our eggs. We're only going to use the egg whites because I want to have the cookie be a pinkish red, and if you put the yolk in, it adds a yellow, so instead of a pinkish red cookie, we will end up with an orange cookie, which I don't want. Oops. I might have to redo that. No, I totally broke that. Darn it. You're just gonna move the egg yolk back and forth. At least that's what I was taught in my cooking class back in the days. Bye. We do not need you. The next step is add the 1 tablespoon of almond flavored vanilla milk. The next step is add all your dry ingredients and whisk. You're going to whisk all the dry ingredients until it's well combined. The next step is adding the dry ingredients with our wet ingredients. And you're going to only do a little bit at a time so you don't get flour all over your face. Do it this way. And if a little bit spills out, that's okay. Okay, there's 1/3. Next, 1/3. Okay, looking good. That's what the dough should look like when it is well mixed. Okay, that looks good. Ah! I promise I know what I'm doing. Now, I did just realize that at the beginning of the video, all of you are probably wondering what happened to the peppermint part. For the chocolate chip part, you're going to use Andy's Peppermint Crunch baking chips. You're going to use the whole bag like you would in a regular chocolate chip cookie recipe. And you're just going to add the whole bag in. The peppermint white chocolate baking chips will give it the pinkish color that we want without having to add any dye. This next part, you're going to need plastic wrap. When you're just making the regular cookie, you don't have to do this part. You can just lay them out in circles on your baking sheet and put them in the oven for 9 to 12 minutes. Because I want to make it into a specific shape, I need to put the dough in the fridge for 1 hour. And that will make it so when I cut these out and put it in the oven, it will hold its shape. And when you pull it out, it will still look like a heart. While that sits in the fridge for an hour, we're gonna go make our tags. In the Cricut, we're gonna go find some images that are under the categories of cookies or milk. Ooh, that's cute. We're going to find all the images that we want to use and add them. Now we are going to create 3 squares that are 4 by 4, and one is going to say Happy Valentine's Day. Move that to the front. There we go. Now the second box is going to say, we go together like cookies and milk. But instead of typing cookies and milk out, we're going to use pictures. So we're going to repeat the heart cookies and then use a picture of milk. I decided I didn't like that milk, so I went back in to find this one, and I liked that one a lot better. Going to make sure this is all centered. The third box is going to have the same font, but instead it's going to say we're perfect for each other, like cookies and milk. And look how cute he is hugging that milk. Oh, well, that didn't work. So don't attach and then flatten it, just flatten the pictures, and that will make it so you can print out your image and it will cut it for you. It's been 1 hour. The cookie dough is ready to be rolled out and cut into shaped hearts. You can do the smaller one if you want to, and that will fit on each spot and be just fine. Or you can do what I'm doing. I want to do the bigger cookie. First step you're going to do to cut out your cookies is you're going to flour the granite or countertop, whatever you have. And you're also going to flour your tool. I'm going to set that aside. Let's get the cookie. I want to see if this works. Rosanna Pansino does this all the time, but I'm a little scared. Ready, set. Almost. The peppermint smells so good. Okay, let's get rolling before this gets too warm. You're going to want to flour the top of the dough and your rolling pin because it's going to be sticky. But like I said, if you don't want to do this part, it's okay. You can just make the balls, put them in the spots, and put them in the oven for 9 to 12 minutes. I would start at 9, see what your oven does, and then if you think they're done, pull it out. If not, add a couple more minutes. This is what we're gonna do. Oh no, I'm working too much. Gotta add more flour. Okay, that's the small one. The next step is to put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. This will make it so they stay this shape. and not get so big. The cookies are done after 10 minutes of baking. They came out to be pretty perfect hearts. Some of them are a little wonky, like that one. And sometimes it's not a perfect heart, but they're still really good cookies. I'm gonna just eat this one. It's nice and moist in the middle, but it's cooked all the way through. These are really good cookies. I like how the color turned out. You can see pink specks and red, and the cookie's still kind of white. And it's nice and peppermint. It reminds me of a peppermint ice cream. I'm gonna take these cookies now and put them in the bags that we made on our Cricut, and then I'll show you what those look like. Here are the peppermint chocolate chip cookies we made today for our Valentine themed gift cookie bags. I hope you like this video and please subscribe. If you want to replicate the images that I created for the cookie bags, I will put the images in the description below so that you can use them for your Valentine gifts. I hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. Bye!